everyone. It is Friday the 1st of June and we have got loads to do at the allotment. I've got loads of plants at home that I need to take down. So what I thought I'd do before I go to the allotment is I'd show you what I've got to take. Do you know what? I don't actually think I'm going to get all this done in one trip to the allotment, so I might have to try and get some more. I think our dad's going down the allotment later on. So maybe he will help me out, or he may have his own plans. However, we have got some really big news to share with you all. So I will do that later on. Sam is sweeping up. That is right, he's sweeping up because I've cut the grass. It's the grass all over. So I will show you what I've got at home and what I'm planning to take to the allotment to try and get done, but I don't know whether I will. Right. These are my tomato plants that I've got in the greenhouse at home. These are not going to the allotment. I'm going to keep them in the greenhouse. And they're coming along well. I think they might need pinching out sooner or later, but I'm going to keep these well fed and watered at home and look after them here. These are my chili peppers. They're doing alright, aren't they, Sam? I only sowed one variety, which was I think it was habanero, I think, or jalapeno. It might have been. Yeah, or jalapenos, I think we pronounce it. I don't know. And these are my really, look how bad these cucumbers are, Sam. Do you know what? I never ever, I'd have watered them and I've looked after them, but I just never seem. All you have to do is wait patiently. Oh, is that right? good gardening tip. I am waiting patiently, but they just never seem to amount to anything, my cucumbers. Maybe so, you have to water them every day. They are watered. I do try and water them all the time. Well, I'll tell you what, next year you can be in charge of cucumbers. Yeah? Because you love cucumbers, don't you? And I never seem to be able to grow them. So yeah, they're my cucumbers. Over here then, these are my Aguilia magpie. And I've got a few of them. Okay, and they are from what I sowed from the seed from Amanda's allotment that she sent me in the post. So they're coming along quite well. Now over here I have resown sunflowers, because I did sow some sunflowers and then we went away in the caravan at the weekend and I've come back and they are all burnt and shrivelled, so I don't think they're going to survive very well. Hi Sam. So I've resown sunflowers. Then over here I think, and this is typical me, these I think are cosmos, but I don't really know. If you can verify that they are cosmos before I put them in the ground, that would be great. And I don't know what these are as well. That is Sam's foot. I don't know what they are, Sam. I think the flowers, and because they're in a tub with the sweet peas, and I normally try and keep me flowers away from me vegetables. Now next to it here is one of my trays of scarlet kale, and I've got a few of these trays and I'll show you them in a bit. This one here is my backup of rainbow chard. You need a stick. I do need a stick, you're right. They need to grow up something now then, don't they? This is my backup of my rainbow chard. However, I have got some that are doing pretty well. And then at the top here, let's have a look what this is, Sam. Do you want to hold that? So what do you think that plant is then, Sam?
Sweet pea?
Nope. It's something that you like to grow. I'll give you some clues, shall I? Right. They're orange. And they grow really big. And you use them at Halloween.
Pumpkins.
That is correct. So I have got this pumpkin here, and I think this may also be pumpkins. Yes it is. Look, another pumpkin. And these are another sowing of tomatoes that I did. They're looking quite healthy, and I think I might reuse that bucket and just do some more tomatoes in there. So I'm going to put them down there. I'll put them tomatoes in there.
Put that back up.
Okay, yeah, because also up here, oh right, now this one here is a marrow.
I like holding this.
You like holding that one? Hold this one. That's a marrow. And then up here, and thank you Grandad's allotment, because these are my Chinese artichokes. And my husband's had a bit of a research about these, and apparently they are what posh restaurants use, and I've got 3 of them. 3 of them plants up there, so I'm quite chuffed with them. You're getting that. That pumpkin all over the place. Look at that lovely healthy leaf. That's good, isn't it? Cheeky chaps. So yeah, that's what I've got. Oh, hang on, that isn't everything I've got in here. Move out the way. I've also got at the top here.
No, you haven't.
Let me have a look. Excuse the dodgy camera in. I've also got up here, which I'm very happy about. These are my patty pans. Boop boop, patty pans. This is my horned melon.
This is
you can see there.
apple.
Big Mac's pumpkin. And these are my Calabrese green magic. Magic broccoli, Sam. Green magic broccoli. And those are January King cabbages, and these are tundra cabbages there. So I need to take them to allotment today. And then let's go and show everybody what we've got over here, Sam.
Oh, Mum.
Right.
Sinking.
Oh no. Over here I have got some purple gladiolus.
And purple sweet.
But these link very well to
purple sweet peas.
Yeah, you've seen the sweet peas in there already. You just said they needed to go up on a pole.
They need to find the hole.
They do. These are my chives. I love chive flowers. Look at them. Right. What else have I got? Okay, so these are all of my flowers. Look at my pure sunflowers. Shriveled. So over here I've got larkspur. Oh, actually, I wonder if they're larkspur in the greenhouse. Oh no, that pumpkin's back again. And these are asters. I don't know what that is. Oh, cornflowers and cosmos. I've got one sunflower.
And pumpkin.
They might survive. Might, I don't know. Right, let's go over here. This is my massive stuff to take to the allotment. This is green kale. These are spinach beet. These are rainbow chard that I've got going. This is scarlet kale, another tray of scarlet kale. And in here...
I want to show them the floss.
Go on then. Oh, that's a good floss. Great. These in here are my Swedes, so they need to go down the allotment as well. Over here, go yeah.
Shall I show you it?
Yep. Oh, that's great. These are red curry squashes, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and they need to go in pretty quick. Oh. Yeah, they are more courgettes and marrows and stuff. I know it's because the sunshine got to them and burnt them a little bit.
You should take that one off.
We'll be very careful you don't break the rest of the plant. So these are, let me have a look here. I've got marrows, Big Mac's pumpkins, marrows, another marrow. Okay. So all them need to go into the allotment today as well.
Yeah, shall I break this up?
Have you took it off, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got loads and loads to plant at the allotment, but I don't know whether I will get it all done. Hi everyone, I've made it down the allotment on my own, which is very unusual. The boys have gone to the park with Dad, and when I walked in, first thing I noticed was we are absolutely covered in mare's tail. Like, it has gone mental. However, I was talking earlier on about our big news, and when I saw the mare's tail, I was like, do you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the mare's tail because, or maybe I shouldn't tell you this yet. I might wait till my dad gets here and then he can tell you this as well. So the mare's tail, it's like where I put my strawberries in, the weed suppressant fabric, the mare's tail has like crept through it and it's sticking up all around the strawberries, and I've got absolutely loads and loads of stuff to plant that I showed you earlier on. But I'm going to have to get rid of some of that mare's tail because there's like loads and loads of it, and it wants bagging up and it wants binning. So I'm going to do that. and then I really do want to get the broad beans weeded a little bit, and I want to get some of my squashes in the ground as well. If I do that, I'll be very happy. I've got some kale that I really want to get in as well, but I'll see how I go for time. It's about 1:30, and I think my dad's coming down at about 3. So I will catch up with you in a bit and maybe show you some things that I'm getting on with. So I'll get that now. Oh, I'll try and fit in a tour as well if I can. Yeah, okay. Right, what I've done is I have weeded the mare's tail from around the strawberries. I mean, that path just here is like covered in it. I'm gonna have to trim it all down, or do I bother doing that, because I've got squashes that I need to put in the ground. And I know mare's tail spreads like mad, but weed killer doesn't work on it because it's like waxy and it just doesn't absorb the weed killer, so it's gonna have to, I think our dad's got a trimmer. I could trim it all down and then dig it out. I don't know, I hate mare's tail, mate. Hate it. But I have weeded it from around the strawberries, so at least my strawberries can fight back against the mare's tail. So I've got this strawberry bed here, which is doing quite well because this is the one that we set up last year. And then more recently I've done like one here and here, and I've just weeded around the mare's tail from the holes that I've put the strawberries in, to give them a bit more of a chance to go. But there's loads of strawberries just waiting to be ripened. So shortly we should have some strawberries to eat. Right, now what I'm going to do is, if you see where the red fabric is, that is supposed to be for my squashes. So I'm going to take a look over there now and decide what I'm going to do in regards to planting the squashes. Right, I think I've come up with a plan. Now them squashes there are red kiwi squashes, and they climb up things. So I put this arch here a while ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant the squashes at the bottom of the arch, and I think I've got 5. So I'm going to do 3 squashes this side and 2 squashes that side, and then I'm going to let them grow up there. So what I'm going to do to plant them is I've just given it a quick forking over, and then I'm going to just fine weed it. Then I'm going to dig holes to put the squashes in, and I'm going to fill them with some compost that I brought from my compost bin at home. I'm going to fill the holes up them, and then I'm going to put the squashes in them. So I'm going to do that now. I've made 3 holes, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put 3 squashes in here. Like the ground, oh my, it's like really thick clay soil this. And because it's warm, it is just, it's so hard to work with. So I'm so glad that I have brought some of my compost from home that I can put in these. So I'm going to put that in there now, and then I can put my squashes in. So yeah. so these are, I realised I only had 4 red kiwi squashes. The other one was courgette, so I'm going to plant that somewhere else. But I put these in, and I've got my own compost at the bottom, so they should be quite happy in that. So I've put 2 this side and 2 the other side. Right, so other squashes and things that I've got to go in. I've got 3 Big Max pumpkins. I think I've got 2 courgettes and 4 marrows. And there's space that I want to put them in. So I think I can put the 3 Big Max pumpkins at the back, and then I'll put the marrows here, and then the courgettes I might put in this space here. So yeah, I think that'd be good. So I'll get on with that now. Look who's here, helping Mummy. What you doing there, Sam? What you doing? What's that hole gonna be for? What is it?
Strawberry.
It's not a strawberry, you've just said what it is.
Pumpkin.
A pumpkin. So we need a really big hole for that pumpkin to go in. Oh, is it too hard?
I know.
You don't want me to help?
Should I do this?
Should I help you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me do this.
Right, let's have a look, see if this hole is big enough yet. Not quite. So, this pumpkin here is called a Big Max. Why do you think it's called Big Max, Sam?
It's big.
It is. Because we want big pumpkins. Oh, you're taking that with there?
Yeah.
Be very careful, because what we need to put in this hole before I put that in is pumpkins like best to grow in compost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig the hole, and I'm going to put a bit
Yeah,
of this.
That should be good.
Yeah, but we want some of this compost in the bottom. In there.
What? So we're going to fill it back up?
Yeah, we're going to put some rotting compost in, and then put that in. And then put some more of this rotting compost up around the sides. Like that. Some more in here. There's some more. Yeah, 2 more.
Did you do some?
Yeah, I've done quite a few already. And then that is that in there. It's 1 down. 2 more to go.
Hiya. Hiya.
Do you know what, Joy? I think you would be the perfect person to tell everybody our big news. What's our big news?
What happened? We're going to get a new allotment.
We are, aren't we? We're going to get a new allotment.
And we're going to be filming it as well.
And we're going to be filming it.
Like, it's all like grassy at the minute.
It is, it's brand new, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's just,
and we're going to get chickens, and the better news is we're getting chickens on this one.
We are.
So you'll be able to see our chickens.
That'll be good, won't it? And the reason we're getting chickens is because the allotment is very close to Grandad and Grandma's house,
Yeah.
so we can get chickens on it, can't we?
Yeah.
What should we call the chickens?
Joy, Jewel.
Joy and Jewel.
Yeah.
How many chickens do you think we should get?
About 4, 5.
5 chickens should we get?
Yeah.
And that Grandad was on about making your old playhouse into a chicken coop, wasn't he? And we've been having a look on the internet, and I'll put a picture on the screen now of the chicken coop that we found on the internet that you can make out of an old playhouse. So we're going to have a go at doing that, aren't we? I don't quite think it's as big as this allotment. It's a little bit smaller, isn't it? But it's more
Yeah, but it's
open.
nearly as big.
It is quite big. It's more open plan. And when we get the keys...
And you know, next door to us, there's loads of chickens. He's got loads of chickens.
Yeah, loads of chickens, the one next to...
And we've met a friend there, loads of friends there.
Oh yeah, already when we went to look at it, didn't we?
Yeah, one called Bud.
No, not Bud, what's it called? Pud.
Yeah.
Pud. And then there was just loads of nice people there, weren't there? Because it was open plan and we could see everybody else's allotment. So
Yeah,
what we'll
and
do...
we had to talk with someone else near our allotment.
Yeah, so what we will do is when we get the keys, we will take the camera down and we'll film it. Here's Sam. Okay, so I have got my 2 red kiwis there, 2 red kiwis there. I've got courgette, and then 4 marrows, and then at the back the boys have just helped me put in the 3 Max pumpkins. So Sammy's just watering them in now. You giving them a water?
Yeah, I've just came back to I've done so I'm gonna do that.
That's good, that Sam, keep going. 1 more watering can. Alright. Right, look at the size of this rhubarb. And we're going to take some of this home, I think. So I just thought I'd show you before I start pulling away at it and that. Because I think Dad said he's got some recipes, haven't you, Dad?
I'm going to make rhubarb and ginger chutney.
Rhubarb and ginger chutney? Yeah. Oh, that sounds nice, doesn't it, Joey? Yeah, so you're going to pull... Joey, you're going to pull some rhubarb up then. Do you know how to do it? No. Right, find the middle of it. And then you pull it from the bottom. Whoa, look at that.
How much? Which one? This one.
More?
Look at this size.
I know, look at that. Look at it.
Mum, look at this.
Right guys, I think it's about time to get going because I'm boiling out. But I thought I'd give you a quick tour. There's Sam. So this plot here, we have got onions, and then we've got potatoes. I think we've got cabbages in this one underneath this netting, and then more potatoes. That's where my broad beans are. They're coming along nicely now. I'm just going to let them do their thing. This is my peas and beans over here. I need to give them a water really. And then that's where we've got our fruit bushes. Some more potatoes there. And this is my massive pile of rhubarb that we've took from those. We made a little den there for Sammy. And then I've got all my squashes and things put in there. I didn't get me kale put in because it's just a bit too warm now. I'm ready to go. And I weeded all the strawberries. Just the path's a bit covered in weeds. I think Dad has got carrots and parsnips and things in there. And then he's just been weeding the potatoes. Oh, and he's got some cabbages over there. So that's what's going on here. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon.